right. Yep, it's recording. So, Grace, the team is on a 7-match unbeaten streak. What have been some of the key factors for the team's success over the past month?
I really think the team has just bought in. Every person on the team has been working really hard. And I think that competitive nature and practice and that intensity that we've been bringing every day has really translated to the game field. And so I think that, you know, in those overtime situations and things like that, that's why we've been coming through.
I spoke with Coach earlier today and just discussed that you, being a transfer and I guess dealing with some injuries when you first got into camp, you've now gotten adjusted to the team and are physically better. And we've seen that over the past 2 matches with scoring goals. Do you think that's accurate?
Yeah, it was definitely hard coming in as a transfer and then getting injured so early. But finally, an injury is one of those things where it's hard because you feel like you're doing really well before, and then you get that injury, and you're like, oh, well, when I get cleared, like I'll be back. But no, it definitely takes some time to not only get your fitness back, but get that confidence back, get that team meshing with the team again, and things like that. So yeah, over the last 2 games, I finally feel like I've gone relatively back to normal, which has been great.
What do you think is the reason for that? Is it just being on the field with the players more? Is it just you personally getting healthier? What do you think have been the reasons for this recent success?
I think definitely personally, I got help. Being healthier helped, but also building relationships with your teammates. Like I said, coming in as a transfer and not knowing anybody, that's definitely a different aspect. It's hard because I think a personal relationship is really important when you're playing on the field with somebody and how that translates. Also, I just feel like my teammates instilling their confidence in me, and also the coaches instilling their confidence in me after the injury. Like, Grace, you're going to be back. We're going to be good. I think that really, really helped me continue to get better.
This could have been a really bad year for the program, and a lot of programs are dealing with this with all the changes and adjustments and a different schedule. But the team has seemed to have thrived and adjusted to this with this winning streak. What's the excitement level of the squad that you're competing for a conference championship and postseason bids and everything like that?
Everyone's just buzzing. We're all so excited. Specifically with COVID, like it has been such a crazy season, and we haven't had one single positive test, and we get tested every week, so that's crazy, which is awesome. And so I think every week, us building off of that and knowing that everyone is bought in and we're all doing our part, um, and now it's leading to a positive outcome. Everyone is just really excited and ready to get to conference.
And your team, you're still in contention for the regular season championship against you have Troy and South Alabama, and that in essence probably be the for the Eastern Division championship.
Yeah.
What does the team have to do well over these next 2 matches to put yourself in a spot to win the regular season title?
I think that we just have to keep continuing to play like we were playing, bringing, like I said, that intensity, showing up in big moments, um, just executing what we know how to do well and what we've been doing in practice and having that translate into the games.
You're a transfer from Elon. You spent your first 2 collegiate years there. You're a
Yes.
Georgia native, so I'm sure you're familiar with the Georgia State program. But what was the appeal and what led you to make that move to Atlanta?
I don't know if you're familiar with the Elon area, but it's a very small town. And I absolutely loved it there. It was a great place for my first 2 years, a lot of growth there. But I was just ready for a change in Atlanta, being in the city. Right now with COVID, it's a little different because everything's closed, but just having that access to a different situation. So having that city and having a different program, I was just really excited about that at Georgia State. And everyone just seemed really confident in the program, and so that was exciting.
Coach Joyce said he recruited you or he looked at you as a younger player. Did you keep that relationship in mind or that interaction when you're making your choice to transfer in?
It definitely was appealing to me because to know somebody believed in you before you went to Elon or before you made your decision, and then them still continuing to believe in you even after you made a lot about the coaches and the program itself. I actually knew the assistant coach too, Jack, and I loved talking to them at that point. So it definitely was appealing because you already had some sort of a communication with them. So that was nice.
What's the big? I know you mentioned it's a different scenario right now, but what's the biggest difference between Atlanta and Elon, North Carolina, as far as
Um,
being a student?
oh, as far as being a student, I joke, just like little things. Well, right now since we're online, like every class is online, so I haven't been to a single class, so that I can't necessarily speak that much on class situations. But just being a student here, it's everything's just way more fast paced. At Elon, everything you got in the car and you went to practice, and it took you 2 minutes, and then it took you 2 minutes to go to class. And here, you got to account for traffic and everything's just more fast paced. But I actually like that, so it's awesome.
Oh, and then academically, actually, we talked about this as well. Oh, do you know what you're majoring in, or was that an appeal as well, just as far as what you want to maybe pursue post soccer playing career?
So I'm actually a biology major.
Okay.
Georgia State has a lot of great programs. Not necessarily, it wasn't not an appeal, but it wasn't, biology. How much can science really change between programs? um, but so, but it was exciting to come and hear different perspectives from professors, being from a different environment. So that was awesome.
Actually, this will be my last thing. I just thought about this. You've played a lot of your matches at a Center Park Stadium. I hope I said that correctly, where the football team plays. What's that been like? As far as I'm sure you've been to Pantherville as well. What's that experience been like playing in the football stadium? The dynamics of it. I'm sure the visuals are unique. What's that been like for you?
It's actually been so much fun. I think that's what has made home games so much better for us. We have the announcer, and we have after the game, if we win, like we have the lights go off and the horn sound, and just having the visitors like there and being actually in the middle of Atlanta to have more people come out. It's been awesome. The field conditions awesome, and we've been so grateful that they have let us use that facility, and it's been a lot of fun. And I think definitely attributes to the attitude that we have going into each home game.
All right. Well, you have two more home matches to go, so good luck against South Alabama and Elon. No, South
Thank you so
Alabama. No, not Elon. South Alabama and
much.
Troy. Got me thinking of Elon. But good luck against South Alabama and Troy this weekend.
Thank you so much. It was awesome talking to you.
All right. Thank you.